Hi everyone, this is Santosh. I work as a chief financial officer for one of the Australian companies. I do that for a living, but my passion and interest is talking to students, going to schools and colleges. So what I do, in my free time, I go to schools and colleges and I talk to students. I motivate them and I give them some value education. So when I talk to students, I feel they are very genuine and very simple. They don't have any bad intentions or bad motives. But when I talk to the current generation parents or teachers, their only complaint is they don't have like the current students don't have like proper respect for teachers or parents or elders, and they don't have right values, character. When I talk to any parents or teachers, they say, I'm a value education teacher, they say this is what needed in the current generation. So why we are lacking, and what where we are lacking. So we thought about it, and one of our a friend, Radheshyam Prabhu, he is a director of voice, and he thought about it for a while, and he came up with a contest called value education contest, and we started this 8 years back, and this is the biggest contest in India. So you can see the pamphlet here, right values and bright future, and this is the world's biggest value education contest in India. And this is very well known to our this is Pranab Mukherjee, and whoever participates in this test, they get this uh, endo like a signed certificate from Pranab Mukherjee. So this is a that's a simple contest, because students, like if you give them some knowledge, or something, some good values, they think this is they don't want to listen to things. So if we say test, or if we say some games, they get that. So with this test, what we do, we give some books, and then they have to go through the books, and they have to read, and they have to contemplate on them, and they have to write an exam. So while like for the generally for students, for exams, they want to read, and they want to get first in the competence is there, isn't it? But the competence is there, but they don't have character and culture. So we give the books which talk about culture and character. So for the first time in Sangareddy, we are doing this contest. But from last 8 years, we are doing this in several cities, and lot of students got benefited. I was planning to do this from last 2 years, because I was in India from last 2 years only. But I could not do it, because I do not have manpower. But now we got a lot of manpower. Like that IIT Hyderabad is nearby, and I proposed this to some of the professors, some of the students, and a lot of professors from Tara Degree College also came, and some of the students from IIT, and some government teachers also came forward, and I spoke to them, and I was explaining from last 2 years, I was explaining about this contest to several people, and some people got convinced, and they said, oh, let us do this in Sangareddy in this year. So that's why that's how we can do it in this year. So now we are going to schools, and getting permissions, and in Sangareddy districts. So you can see like a lot of cities already got benefited with this test, but in Sangareddy we are doing for the first time now. So I request all the students, or teachers, parents who are in Sangareddy district, like Sangareddy, Sadashipet, Jogipet, like all these Sangareddy districts, if you really want to participate, or like if you really want your students, your kids or students to have right values and bright future, please ask them to register for this test. So this is very simple test, and they don't need to deviate from their academics, because this is an open book test. So the procedure is, I'll just explain the procedure first. So you can see a lot of how many cities we did this, we can see all of the things here, and this is the procedure. So what we do, we just go to a school, and then we take permission from the management or principal, and if they say okay, like if they give the permission, we go to assembly and announce in assembly that we are so and so, and we want to do this test. And then once after the assembly, we go to every classroom and explain this. And then what we do, we just give this this is a parent letter. There like everything is there, like what is a what is the contest about, and all these things. So we give to every student, and they go to their parents and they give that, and they want if they want to register, they can ask their parents. And then once they register, we give the kit of value education, that exam kit, and they can take it home and talk to their parents, siblings, or elders, uncle or aunt, whoever it is, and they can solve the question paper, and they have 3 weeks time, and they can return the OMR sheet, answer sheet, after 3 weeks. And then we evaluate, and we take some time, and then we give the gifts, first, second, third of the district as well as the schools, after some time. So that's what we do. So exam is there, and then you can see here. So in 2014 in Delhi, in Bombay, we conducted this test, and one girl, her name is Mariam Siddiqui, and she got the first prize, and she got the prize from Narendra Modi, and then you can see Rana Mukherjee also appreciating her. So this is very, very nice test, and they get a certification signed by our ex-president Pranab Mukherjee. This is the certificate it looks like, and every participant will get that. So I'll just explain that, like, that's what. So we go to schools, and if the principal management allows us, we give this to all students, and then they can go and show it to their parents. But I'll just explain here also what it is. So this is the question book. This is prepared by one of the IIT students, IIT Bhubaneswar student, and he spent a lot of time to, like, he gave a lot of stories, and a lot of questions, nicely questions. We can see a lot of personalities. We have nice ethics. So it is a 100 question exams, 100 question book paper. So this has a lot of stories, and the questions are based on the stories, and most of the time, like, all of the questions are like multiple choices only. And then this is like some of the questions you have to refer to. You can see some of the questions here. Here you can see this is BG 15.7. For this kind of questions, they have to refer to Bhagavad Gita. This is a philosophy book. I think I don't need to explain what is Bhagavad Gita in India, because a lot of people know. And so the thing is, we go and explain this to students, and then once they convinced, or like once they like it, they take this parent letter, and they go home and they give it to their parents. So and they want to register, they can register. So once they register, they'll get this question book, and this is the reference book, and we'll give OMR sheet, and we'll give a pen as a participation prize, and they get the participation certificate. And whoever comes first in the district wise, we give the prizes for the students who gets first and second, third prizes for the all the students, like, and we have two groups, 5th, 6th, 7th one group, and 8th, 9th, 10th one group. And this is the first prize, the cycle, and second prize the watch, and third prize as USB. So like as I said, I do an accounts job for living, and this is a service I do. And you can see we give these two books and a pen. This will cost us 150 rupees, but as I'm doing some service, and some of our donors, they said, like, okay, you are nicely giving some time, so we give some donation. So they are giving 50 rupees donation for each student. So it will cost you only 100 rupees. 100 rupees you get a Bhagavad Gita. Like you can see, like, a lot of question, like a lot of nice color papers. But this will cost, as I said, this will cost 150 rupees. But you will get everything for 100 rupees, as well as you get certification, and you get if you win, you get cycle and all those things. And every school also gets first, second, third prizes. So I request all the Sangareddy people, Sangareddy District students, teachers, parents, if you want to be part of this, please message me or mail me. My number is 8247445874. I mentioned this in the comment section also, and my email ID is santosh1130@gmail.com. If you want your students to have, or kids to have bright future and nice values, please register for this, and we look forward to come to your school and do this. Actually, we already have a lot of schools registered for it, and then in Sangareddy, like, you can see St. Anthony's, that's the biggest school, and a lot of schools, St. Peter's, Spectra, Sai Krishna, a lot of schools got registered, and we are going to schools, and we have already announced it in a lot of schools, and we want to do it in Jogipet, Sadashivpet, Islapur, and all the places also. So please cooperate, and I'll mention my phone number and email in the comment section. Please mail me or call me, message me, so that I'll come to your school and explain this, and let our students and kids have nice values. Thank you.